Ethan Chapin.
Okay.
Present and future, visible, invisible, for what we want to know. And we want to know, did he see the murders? The murder. Is Jack the murderer? Wow, that's kind of direct. Did he know of any stalkers, and what else?
And did he know of any troubles in the house?
Did he know if there was any trouble in the house? Okay. And then for what's hidden and hidden behind darkness, and the God of the Saints reveal the answers to our questions. Here we go. Let's see where this is going to go. All right. First two coming out for Ethan Chapin. It says justice, hardship, or hardship and justice, or a hardship for justice. I don't know. Let's see. It says, in the crossing of that, alone. And then it says, that's interesting. It says spiritual health, like energy, like an energy. Maybe he's talking about he's an energy at this point. And they'll say stuff like that. It says, in the past in his life, there was triumph. Like, things were good. It says, now he's upside down. So it starts going upside down. That's how we know. It says, talks about his family. Like, that's regret for his family. And then going up the ladder, it says, which is interesting. It says, no more opportunities, no more lovers. There we go. Everything's upside down. You see that? It says, the road's open though, like different road, different thing. It says, and that it happened quickly. Here comes the quickly thing. It says, no more money. Wow, that's sad. It says, no change. And then it talks about three things. And then it says, three things that can bring light or can bring fruit to the table. Give us some answers maybe. So we'll see what that comes to. Like, that's a good thing. I don't know. That's a good thing. I like the sound of that. I like the sound of that. I do too, because I was like, oh shit, like he's got three things. Like, what the are those three things? Now I'm kind of getting excited. Because, I guess there's a lot. But why would he be saying justice? Well, what if you said Ethan, they said he was a little player. What if he f***ed around with somebody's girl? And he didn't know that, the guy knew.
That's all. I mean,
it's out there. I know it's out there.
It's college, man. It's college.
I got
a lot of alcohol involved. A lot of other substances involved.
A lot of sex going on.
It all leads to different.
All right, let's see. Here we go. It talks about the house. Here goes the house. It says the house. Why does it keep bringing up the house? It says the house and things from the past. It says, but not a fool, or not wanting to be foolish. It says, but things were incomplete. Like some type of tension, something going on. Maybe that's why the house was. Maybe because someone they had kicked out of the house. I mean, there was one room that was vacant.
There was one room, and then Kaylee had just left.
But again, because that would have made two rooms, right? Because so my thing is, like, who was the person that had the room before them? Maybe that's why they left, because they were made to feel uncomfortable. I don't know. But it's talking about the house here. And you said the target was the house.
That's what they're bringing up.
That's what they're bringing up, and maybe that's what she's trying to say. Like, the house, I was all about the house. Because maybe they kicked her out of the house. I don't know. I'm throwing it out there.
Yeah, I mean,
there's got to be someone else. There had to be someone else in that room at some point. It says, okay.
And we have brought up another, like, a girl's involved or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah. And then it talks about, and that could be true. It says things incomplete. It says, but something that was seen. I'm not going to leave this because I want to see. What are they talking about? Something that was seen, that there was an understanding or something that was seen. It says evil that was coming. It's no love in their heart. It says, wow. It says no intention or no good intention. And then at the same time it says, and no decision to make. Like it was just evil. You know what I mean? It was an evil murder. Like, this was evil, is what he's saying. It says, and then it talks about a girl with a sword.
Ooh.
An angry woman.
Wait, there was two then. Because he's talking about it, and then someone else
talked about it too. And it's that he said, look, it was evil. Now, look, I'm just going to bring this up. There was please don't get mad, babe. But there was a point where I dated this girl, that was very fatal. She was scary. She was super scary. And honestly, I described her as evil. And I ended up going to jail because of her over some bullshit that she did. It was a setup because she was evil, because I had started dating someone else and she didn't like it. But, you know, she didn't want to be with me, so I was like, I'm out. At the end of the day, when this is saying to me that it's evil, no true love, everyone, wait, time out, come back. Everybody said in the whole thing, how can he say he truly loved her? So was he saying, were they talking about someone else? Were they talking about Ethan and his girl? How could he say he really loves her when they knew he was f***ing somebody else?
So was Ethan?
So he probably messed with another girl who probably loved him or whatever.
I mean, it's very possible.
What if it was like a double murder?
What do you mean a double murder? Like two people got together like, let's do this. And I mean, that's, well, I mean, it's possible. But I mean, look at it again. Look at it. No good intention. It says evil. There's no true love. Like, no love. Like, how can you say you love that person? And then, and they said 3 other people said that in the fucking readings. They didn't love him. And then it says, in other words, maybe they knew Ethan didn't love her. Even though he would say that because, it says no good intention, but no decision, no time to make any decision. An angry woman with the sword. And that woman came up before as well.
Yeah, she has been coming up.
Or did it happen that quickly that they're only assuming what they think from their own guilt? So I just twisted it on you.
Yeah.
But because seriously,
we gotta do it.
Is everyone from the past telling me from their own guilt what they think? Because if it happened quickly and you were asleep, you may not have got to see. I mean, there's a point where you get stabbed in the heart. You're gone. It's like instant. Boom. See ya.
Not just that. You didn't ask for forgiveness, or you didn't have time
That's another thing. I mean, there's just a lot here. But his recollection, or what he's saying, is a decision. I didn't have a chance to make any choice. There was no decision to be made here. I got caught off guard. A woman with the sword. Or did he think that the girl sleeping next to him killed him? Because he wouldn't know, right?
Yeah, he would have.
Unless, and even if you got stabbed like that and you open your eyes, you probably can't really see or remember who to shank.
Especially if you're asleep.
Yeah, that's scary. That is a scary thought. Okay, here we go. It says alone. Let's see what he means by that. It says no more discontent, no more happiness. Here we go. Upside down. It says, and a girl still walking up right side up. Did you not catch that?
Yeah, it's
like he's upside down with that girl still walking around.
Yeah, it's a chick.
It says that's what's hidden. That's what nobody's gonna realize. Could I mean, there are women who have been serial killers. Did she snap? Was she that whooped on him? But then he was with this other girl, and I
could kind of see it, like her being on top of him, waking him up. And right before, like, just kind of telling him something.
No, but then he would know who it is.
But he's saying it's a girl.
He's saying it's a girl. He's saying it's a girl, but I mean, it could be a girl he just around with, too. I mean, I get what you're saying. I mean, but I don't think, if you're going to kill someone, you don't want him to see you. I think at that age, that's something it's a crime of passion. I don't know how many times he was stabbed, but if he was stabbed a lot of times, then that's a crime of passion. They know that. Like, if you're stabbed once and you die, okay, like, you're just trying to get it over with or whatever. But when you start stabbing someone, it's because you have so much anger and hate towards them.
Even stabbing someone is personal because you're up close.
True. I mean, it is personal. But I mean, even shooting someone is personal because you're still, you don't know if you're going to take their life. It says an energy. It says he's an energy. It says a woman who stands on her own 2 feet in lies and deceit. He's fucking just going at it. He's saying who lies and deceives. A woman who stands, she has money. A woman she has money. I mean, the girl, whoever this girl is, has money. Whoever he's talking about has money. Or is this his suspect? He says, she stands and lies in deceit. And if he's passed, it's been long enough now, it's been 3 weeks, to where the soul and the energy should have settled to where he says an energy. The energy he sees. He can still see her as an energy, walking around like nothing. in lies and deceit.
Can he replay now that he's a soul? Can he replay everything that happened?
I don't know if he can replay everything only to the point where the lights go out. Because it's just a conscious. It's just an energy. So, I mean, he knows he's dead. Probably now, because it's been 3 weeks. And at that point, it's like, but who killed me? So the soul won't leave. I mean, even if the lights go on, the soul's not going to leave because it wants answers. Unless he chooses to, like, fuck it, all right, I'm out. But it doesn't look that way. He's talking shit, like he's bothered. It says, 1 minute was good, 1 minute was bad. 1 minute was good, 1 minute was bad. This sounds like my life. It says there wasn't even a struggle, wasn't even a battle. Like, she got him asleep.
Oh, yeah.
Or, well, I'm not saying she. I'm just saying whoever got him asleep. I don't want to commit to that. Because here's one reading that we're getting some shit from. Because he's one of the deceased.
This is honestly one of the best readings we got so far.
No, there's a lot. It says there was no obstacles. Like, there was nothing that could stop this person. They had to have either been in that room already, somewhere. As soon as they fell asleep, they had the perfect... They got him. Even under the bed. I don't know what kind of bed they had, but they could have rolled out under the bed and been like...
No, she knew the house. It's a party house, so she must have been there a bunch of times. They must have hooked up a bunch of times. Yeah,
but he only was there because he was boning Xana.
Yeah, but that's not the only party they're going to.
No, I get that, but I'm just saying maybe when parties are going on, all kinds of things happen. All right. It says no more. It says no more freedom, no more whatever. It's talking about nothing to master. They always do this. It says, but now stronger as an energy. So it's talking about saying he's stronger now as an energy, stronger, able to like ground himself. I think when the conscious leaves really quick, there's just glimpses of what reality and what energy is left as you try to connect the dots until you learn to kind of control the energy, I think. And then at that point, you can kind of like stay in a place for a little bit.
No, that house is haunted as.
I don't doubt it. I don't know if I'd love to go there, but I would want to go there and see what I pick up. Because when this girl killed herself on street over and we went there, I got so sick because her spirit was still lingering. Ooh. It made me sick. Like, it was like I smelled ammonia. And I was like, Tony, I was thrown up. It was really bad. That's how you know the spirit's angry. She was angry. She was pissed. Like, he took my life. Like, an angry spirit. All right. It talks about being strong. He goes, but he sees people crying, like seeing people cry. It says, and that destroys him. So even as an injury, he still has that emotional connection of like, you don't want to see the people you love grieve. You know what I mean? It says, but he patiently waits. I don't know what he was waiting for someone to get caught, but he really a lot of anger in the reading, which is really weird because he's saying, here I am dead, upside down, and that person's walking around like f***ing nothing.
Girl.
That
girl is walking.
He keeps bringing up that, because that would be a huge twist. If a woman, no offense to anybody, I think women I'm a fan of women. You guys know I'm a big supporter of you guys. But as serial killers go, if a woman pulled this off, or a woman pulled off this type of murder and was able to cover her tracks, I'm terrified of the fact that my wife watches Snapped. Because I know she knows how to kill me probably in 101 different ways. Let's keep it real. And that scares the out of me. So when she's watching that, I kind of slowly get out of the room like, that. I don't know what's going to happen. I mean, she knows every possible way.
You want to see so you know like what the outcome is. So you know.
Yeah. Or like how to get away from it. Oh, don't drink that because that's not really Gatorade. That's transmission fluid. Like,
you go get my own water bottle.
Exactly, bro. Like, okay. Anyways, so it says patient. Let's see. It talks about family. So he's trying to be patient. This is what he's talking about. Hard to see the family like cry and grieve. Talks about his family as they go into their future. It says no more love from them. It says angry. He's angry. He's angry with the sword. He's angry. So his spirit hasn't crossed over. He's still around. He's angry because he wants answers. He wants that person to get caught. And I think I'd probably feel the same way. If you took me away from my life with my son, my wife, out of nowhere, for no reason, for something stupid, I'd be pissed. Like, I come back for you. There's no doubt. It says, It says doesn't want to see them brokenhearted. It says, but karma. Why does he say karma? Why does he say, but this is karma? Why does he say?
I'm sure he feels guilty now. But you can't really blame the guy because.
But is he saying karma because he f***ed that girl over and that's why she came back and did what she did?
I mean, maybe, but I don't blame the guy. Like, you're in college.
I mean, I get that, T, but
like, it's wrong what he did. It's wrong what he did. If he cheated on his girlfriend, it's wrong.
Or even that. What if? And this is way off there, but most girls get really angry and offended if you took advantage of them.
But yeah, a lot of
like you're drunk and you're like, oh yeah, and then you talk shit, but the girls don't like that shit.
Yeah, there's a lot that plays in this situation here.
Okay, let's see. And then it says, but not brought down to his knees. In other words, the energy isn't completely lost. So he knows that his family's devastated. He's angry about this. She took him out. Like, it wasn't like she broke him down or made him hit floor. Like she said, I'm going to destroy you. I don't know. Like that girl told me, if I can't have you, no one will. What did that mean? Like she was trying to put me away forever. And I'm like, you got to be fucking joking me. The judge didn't even buy it. But yeah, it's just sad. It says, no more opportunities. He says, no more roads to go down. Like no more good and bad roads. It says, no more spirituality. It says, defend. Like, I couldn't defend. He talks about defending. It says not about money for him. It says and brought to an end. He tried to defend, but he's brought to an end. So I wonder if he had a defensive wound.
They haven't.
Maybe he was the other one. Because trip out, you stab him once, they're gonna gasp for air, right? I don't know where they stabbed him. He could have cut his throat. They could have done a lot of things. It was a long knife. It really was. That wasn't it? It was like a.
Well, they went from a Rambo style knife to a switchblade knife. That's where we're at.
Orale. Okay.
Yes.
So
that's what I mean. This is a very mysterious case here.
Okay. All right. Let's see. It says, but still brought to an end. Since it wasn't about money, but still brought to an end. Brought me to an end. It says, no lover, or like didn't want to be lovers, or no lover. I've seen people get fatal, bro. I don't know. It says, in the right place at the right time. It says in the circle, he was in the right place at the right time in his life, in the circle of his life. It says everything was going good. The sun was shining. It says even like his environment, nature, everything he was doing, he was so involved in everything. It says living life, and then turned upside down. And that's when I wonder his birthday, October 29th. So he's probably what, Michelle?
October 29th. He's a Virgo.
Virgo. Interesting.
Wait, October?
Yeah, it's not a Virgo.
No. October is something different.
Isn't it like Scorpio?
No.
Yeah, Scorpion. Like Scorpio.
Yeah, because Aaron's November 15th.
So yeah, Scorpio. Okay. Interesting. It says, now the road open. It says, to return to love. It says, with burden on their back. Like, now he's kind of complaining. He says, their road is still wide open to return to love. With the burden on their back, it talks about of what they've done, like that I'm gone, I'm left. It said in this world, it says no magic. Like this wasn't magic. Like it was done. Like just complaining, like that those people magically are just gonna get away. You know what I mean? And it's not magic. Like they're missing it. Like this would be a curveball.
This is a total curveball right here.
Because if nobody else knew but that person, like he was fucking around with somebody and nobody else knew but that person, well, they would never be a suspect. How would they ever tie them together? And she would be able to get away with it unless she left evidence, but you just don't know. Like
the way this is all going.
This is crazy. I mean, this is who he thinks it is because of what happened. Every one of these people has guilt. Have you noticed?
Yes.
Every one of them has guilt. Like, I shouldn't have done this. I should have seen this coming. I shouldn't have trusted this person. But nobody will say, I saw who it was, and it was this person. Because I need somebody to put the swords, the death card, and the person next to it, and I'll tell you who it is. And nobody's been able to put that together yet. And we have one more reading after this. Who's left?
That's pretty much it.
Jake!
But you said Jake was innocent.
Yeah, Jake is innocent. Well, then we throw up the fucking curveball. We throw up the fucking Hail Mary. And we ask to see if there was someone else involved. And we go and see what it tells us. It says something comes quickly. It says life delayed. It says relationships upside down. It says returning as a prince. It says in the fear of losing again. It says don't want to die. So I guess, I don't know, hoping to come back reincarnated, not to be in relationships that he turns upside down, like not to make the same mistakes again if he were to come back. It says to return as a prince. It says where he's more fearful of the choices he makes. In other words, making better choices. He doesn't want to die again. Why would he say that?
Because, I mean, he feels guilty for, I mean, he wasn't innocent.
I mean, there's no doubt. When I was younger, there was women that I know I hurt because, I mean, they wanted whatever they wanted and things happen. You know, I think it happens with everybody. But I don't think people see it like that. They're like, oh, that guy's just fucking breaking everybody's heart or doing, you know what I mean? And maybe that's what she wanted because she really liked him, but doesn't mean that the guy's going to like you back the same. Even with girls, it's not going to mean the same thing. It says, not about money. It says, no more change or nothing's going to change. It says, but there's three things. And this is where we want to see what this is. It says, this wasn't a problem. It says, things didn't work out. It says, a man upside down. A girl offering love. It says, and there was triumph. Okay. It says, here's the fruit it brought. A girl upside down. With no new beginning. Oh, so he's talking about, I got with Xana, and we started in a relationship. And what came out of that was now there was a girl that was upside down who I wasn't going to go back to. I wasn't going to do anything with anymore.
Yeah, her life's over now. So,
kind of, yeah.
At first I thought he was talking about like some girl like that he was messing around with.
Yes.
And now talking about Xana that she's gone, like
right. No, I think more saying it started with he was with this girl and then he was still seeing this girl and he's like he doesn't want to do it no more. Like, you know, he like, come on, in college I had a bunch of downloads. I'm not gonna bullshit. It says no celebration, and it says for a girl. It says things that were left incomplete, things that I didn't finish, things that I should have taken care of, things that I should have said. I mean, this would be a child. Got someone pregnant, they had an abortion, something. I mean, there's a lot of little things, and those are things that a girl would be pissed about. An angry woman with the sword, he calls it, still walking around in lies and deceit. Or, like I said, is this his perspective of who he thinks it is? Because he never saw it.
If a girl comes out pregnant in Idaho, check her. Check her.
No, but she may have, I mean, I don't even know where to go with that. All right. It says, interesting. It says, stress to see God after having his head cut off. Stressed about seeing God, like worried about meeting God because he thinks God's going to cut off his head. No one got. I get why he would say that.
I mean, yeah, he was in it. I mean, he was having fun. He was having fun. I mean, maybe he had a little too much fun.
Maybe he was a heartbreaker.
You know,
he's a heartbreaker. Maybe, you know what I'm just saying. So here's what we know. You asked, did he see the murder? He won't say that he saw her, but he's certainly describing someone that he thinks it is, or that did it, right? Because he says saw this. Well, this is what he sees.
I have a strong feeling, my gut feeling, is that she kind of woke him up right before the killing. And he was kind of like in shock, like, oh crap, like, what are you doing here? And then, wham, like, boom, done. And then, since Xana was there, hopped over to her, she was already like, what the what's going on? That's where the struggle was at, like, whatever. Why the other two? Maybe there's more to the story. Like maybe she didn't like Kaylee or something. I don't know. But that's just where I'm getting
Cheating is cheating, lol. If he's in college or not.
It's college. It's the whole. It's just.
Thank you.
It is what it is. It's college. Girls do it too. They're not innocent in college either.
Girls are players. Trust me. So are men, though. Men are. Look, is Jack the murderer?
What if we redo his cards? Or
We should redo Jack's cards.
I feel like you should like just throw just everyone in there and just see what comes out of it, and then
And then if we don't get nothing, I can do what I want?
yeah.
Okay. All right, that's fine.